Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About. And in this episode we're talking about SCP-605 or the Living Storm Cloud. I know it's been a while. For the time being, uploads are going to be very sparse. I am currently dealing with school as well as a job, so free time is very sparse, but I'm trying my best to work. If you're seeing this, it'll probably be around Christmas, or before that or after. It takes a long time to do these. I'm stuttering at even trying to find the words because I'm not forgotten. This is my dream, and I will continue to do this. Once I'm out of school, I have all the free time in the world to work on this. However, with school and work together, free time is very sparse. I'm usually very tired, so I don't have time to work. However, it does not mean I'm not working. I get in whatever little bit I can. And today, I'm back. And we are talking about SCP-605. This article is called The Living Storm Cloud. Its object class is Euclid, meaning it's typically hard to contain, not really understood, and overall still very much a mystery. And this article comes with a picture. It looks like this. It's just a cloud in the sky. It says SCP-605 in an active state near redact, but they at least have a location on it, and it's apparently alive, so I don't even want to know how that works. Special containment procedures. SCP-605 is impossible to contain with currently available resources. All Foundation efforts are currently directed at regulating its behavior and suppressing public knowledge of its existence. The fact I am reading this makes it so that is not the case. However, we will continue with that. It's impossible to contain because it's a cloud. You can't really contain a cloud. You put a box in the sky, people are going to see that. So all the efforts are focused on regulating behavior, whatever its behavior may be. Foundation tracking teams are permanently stationed outside a 15-kilometer radius safe zone from SCP-605 and are equipped with large unmanned aerial vehicles that can be used in case SCP-605 enters an active state. So there's always people monitoring it. 15 kilometers away is the safe zone. That's a lot. How much is 15 kilometers to miles? I'm an American, so because I'm American, I need normal American terms. 9 miles, so like around 9.3, so just say like a 10-mile radius, which is pretty far. That's pretty far. I don't know what it does. It looks weird though, like just a cloud in the sky, a storm cloud. It becomes an active state. They have to be readily prepared for it. Okay. Moving on to the description. SCP-605 is a large, amorphous, and airborne gaseous entity, visually similar to a high-altitude cloud formation approximately 180 to 260 meters in diameter. I'm going to stop right there. It's not in the middle of a paragraph. However, I want to know how much that is. We'll go with its maximum. So, 260. So, 260 meters. What is that going to be? I want meters, not miles. Around 853 feet. At max. Wow. I am speechless after that. That's huge. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a big cloud, granted. It's a cloud. So, yeah. It is massive. No wonder you can't contain it if it is around 800. Continuing on, finishing this paragraph. The exact appearance varies drastically from being nearly invisible during its dormant phase to resembling an enormous storm front while active. It has been observed to move slowly, but has not left the region bounded by the U.S. state of Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda Island. Wait a second. Isn't that the Bermuda Triangle? Is Is this essentially saying the Bermuda Triangle? I'm pretty sure everyone knows what the Bermuda Triangle is. So, it's mysterious thing. A lot of pilots and ships go missing in the Bermuda Triangle. Typically, it's just coincidence, but people are always like, "There's something there." There's something. Which, to be fair, with how many planes and boats have gotten lost in the Bermuda Triangle, makes sense. But is this SCP essentially saying the storm cloud is in the Bermuda Triangle, and thusly anything that enters it gets dealt with by this SCP? I wonder. That's actually kind of cool. Unless I'm wrong with that being the Bermuda Triangle, but I'm pretty sure it is. Continuing on. While active, SCP-605 exhibits behavior similar to that of a living predatory organism, and will track ships and aircraft in its territory and attempt to engulf them in its body. The active state of SCP-605 also causes anomalous disturbances in local magnetic fields, causing compasses and other navigation systems to malfunction or report erroneous readings. So that's it. It's essentially saying this storm cloud, which is alive, any ship or plane that enters the Bermuda Triangle, this thing hunts to consume. It's a living. It needs to eat. But it eats aircraft and boats. So it tracks them down and chases after them and engulfs them, which I guess that would mean they get eaten. But this is giving, in the SCP universe, an explanation as to why the Bermuda Triangle is so mysterious. The way I've always looked at SCP is there's our reality and there's the SCP reality. In our reality, Bermuda Triangle is a mystery. Ships, planes, they get lost. It happens. Don't know why, but it happens. However, in the SCP universe, it's saying our Bermuda Triangle, the SCP universe, the O5 is essentially saying, like, O5 to the entire world. Our Bermuda Triangle has a living storm cloud that eats planes and boats. So don't go in the Bermuda Triangle. Please. You gotta keep people safe. I've never even read this one, so this is cool. But how fast does it move? I mean, if it could catch up to a plane or a boat, well, a boat easily, but if it could catch up to a plane, that's pretty fast. It tries to engulf them, which I'm assuming means it eats them. Alright, let's see what this next paragraph says. I think it's about that exact question. When a ship or aircraft is completely engulfed by SCP-605, it is consumed by a method that is not currently understood, leaving no trace. All attempts to study this process to date have failed, as a successful feeding will cause SCP-605 to revert to a dormant state, usually for several years and as long as several decades at a time. And during this time, no anomalous readings can be detected. Okay, so it's not a constant thing. It only ever moves if it has to. It only ever moves to hunt, to eat, to feed if it is active. Meaning, if it's active, it's hungry. Feed it, give it a plane, and it will go back to a dormant state for years and for a longer time, maybe decades. Doesn't seem like that much of a threat. I mean, all you have to do is just feed it a plane every few years, at the very least. Like, and then it's fine. It's good at that point. So why give the Euclid clause? I mean, unknown. They don't know how it feeds. That's why it has Euclid, but it doesn't seem like that much of a threat. It just requires maintenance. As long as you maintain it, it'll be fine. Which is pretty good. It's not like it's actively hunting all the time. It might leave the Bermuda Triangle. But it doesn't leave the Bermuda Triangle. That's what the previous paragraph was saying. It doesn't leave the boundary. It stays there. Can it leave, or is it choosing not to? If it can't, what's keeping it there? It could be just barriers. It could be just its own mindset, like territory. It doesn't want more territory. That's enough as it needs. I find it kind of scary to think that if a cloud comes after me, like, how do you fight that? How do you combat that? You can't. You're just screwed. What happens if a person gets engulfed? Uh, Continuing on. Due to SCP-605's ability and its presumed link to multiple disappearances of civilian and military assets in the past, the use of unmanned aerial vehicles to feed SCP-605 has been approved to reduce the chance of publicly known incidents. That's what the Bermuda Triangle is famous for. A lot of just ships passing through have also sunk mysteriously. More planes that have traveled through, stuff happens to them mysteriously. Bermuda Triangle has always been a weird thing. So publicly known incidents would be that kind of thing. But feeding it unmanned vehicles, it's a good idea. It keeps it at bay. It's a very good idea. It makes it so there's no publicly known incidents. Thusly, people won't go in the area because, you don't want to die to the cloud. I'm going down. I don't want to die to a freaking cloud. Let's be honest with myself. It's a cloud. It's a cloud. It's a big storm cloud that eats people, I think. There's an addendum here, addendum 605-01, and it reads, analysis of recorded data regarding SCP-605 have shown a minute but detectable increase in the calculated mass of SCP-605, with spikes consistent with known dates on which SCP-605 entered an active phase. Requests for further study and possible countermeasures have been filed and are awaiting O5 approval. And that is the entire article. So that addendum is essentially saying, hey, we've seen a spike. Can we get some studying in here as well as maybe some countermeasures just in case? Please? So that's good. It's not like there's like, yep, well, it's awake. Oh well. The thing that gets me is the people eating. I don't know if I trust people eating, I'm gonna be honest, but I guess what can you do? It's actually pretty interesting. It's just a cloud that eats planes and boats, the Bermuda Triangle. It's like apex predator of the sky. And it's a cloud. A living cloud. I don't think it's sentient. I think it's just like an animal. Like, hey, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get some food and go back to bed. Most animals. By that logic, I'm pretty sure most of Gen Z is an animal. All humans are an animal, technically. We'll ignore this. Anyways, getting off that topic, you can't contain it. Yeah, you just can't. Yeah, it's a giant storm cloud, and it hasn't left Bermuda like the Bermuda Triangle, which is strange. I wonder if it's being kept there by something, or if it's just choosing not to leave. One of those options is drastically better than the other. But with that being said, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I have said my piece. There's not much more I could say on it. It was a really interesting article, though. Thank you all so much for watching. I know it's been a while, but please know I am not going anywhere. Just I have very little free time. As much as I love doing this, it's very difficult for me. With school and work, I get tired very quickly. And being tired is not what you need to work. I want to put my heart and soul in these videos, and I do. Every one I put out, I put my heart and soul into because I love it. This is what I want to do with my life. I love this. I love the audience. I love you guys. I love everything about this. Being tired is not giving it justice. I need to have the waking energy as well as the free time to do it because then I can put my 100% into it, and that's what I need. But with work and school, it's kind of difficult. Do not get me wrong. Current month is December. Winter break is coming. That is a lot of free time. Besides Christmas. I will not be working around Christmas. Please understand that. But for winter break, I will be doing a lot of work. Probably multiple videos if I had to guess. But once I'm out of school, I'll have all that free time. Because I'll just have work. I'll be able to focus on this with work instead of school and work. It'll substitute. But for now, I will do my best to get out what I can. I appreciate you for listening. I appreciate you all. I love this, and this is what I want to do. But That being said, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe and like the video and leave a comment, because that helps with motivation and that makes me happy to see, and I hope lets me engage with you guys, and I love you guys, so I want to do that. And also subscribing boosts my motivation to want to do this more often and basically say, screw it, you know what? I'm doing this. I'm cranking this out, which is what I'm doing. My best. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and if you have a suggestion, leave it in the comments for an SCP you want me to review, or something else of the same type, and I will do my best to get to it, if I can. Thank you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!